Good afternoon and welcome to GrainTV. It's November 19th, 2012. To my left is Logan Burgess and I'm Brock Shimbino. Outside markets were positive for the grain markets today. Let's turn over to Fire Tip and see what happened in Chicago. Corn was up 12 3/4 cents today. Soybeans was as well. Wheat in Chicago up 4 cents. Kansas City wheat up about 1/4 cent. Livestock in general was positive. Crude oil up about 230, and like I said, the dollar index was off quite a bit today.
Yeah, you know, outside markets really did support the grains. We had the dollar index moving down quite a bit, about 1/2 point here today. Certainly supporting things across the board, but we really had the fundamentals to back it up. Late Sunday night, we did have an announcement out from the Chinese that they are going to temporarily halt selling beans out of state reserves. Certainly that bodes well for the U.S. export market. You know, the crushing facilities over there, if you can't get it domestically, they're going to need to import it, and right now the USA is the place to go on soybean imports. If we take a look at another thing as well, out of East Asia, they're having some issues getting corn out of Brazil right now. Similar situation. If you can't get corn out of Brazil, it bodes well for the U.S. export market here moving forward. So I certainly think that supported things today. Technically, you know, we bumped our head against $14 a bushel a couple times in the grains today. Weren't really able to make it through it. It looked like that 20-day moving average, I know you were talking to me about that earlier, really limiting this corn trade, but it seems like sticking back to the export front, export inspections came out and really supported things.
Yeah, we did see soybean export inspections actually beat expectations once again this week. That's 8 straight weeks in a row that we've seen them beat expectations. Corn, similar story. We did beat them this week, first time in a while that we did beat export inspection expectations. So that was positive for both soybeans and corn. But wheat fell right into expectations, so that wasn't really a driver of the market at all for the wheat market. Something that did come out later this afternoon for the wheat market was the crop progress report. We got a good, excellent rating on the winter wheat crop here that was downgraded 2%. Analysts were looking kind of for a 1% downgrade, so we'll have to wait and see on the open if that is going to be supportive for the wheat market.
Yeah, it certainly should. You know, wheat was relatively more quiet today in the trade session than corn and beans. You know, I believe we were up about 1/4 cent on Kansas City, about 4 cents on Chicago. So not huge movers there compared to the corn and soybean market, but certainly a good leg up here for the grains in general. It'll be interesting to see the open of the night session here. That wraps up our show here, though, on GrainTV for Monday afternoon. Thanks a lot for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.